It can't be more lit than what New Year's was, bro.
Bro.
So you got to stop it right now.
What an insane weekend. It is January
Second.
2nd.
Let me
Yeah.
check my watch.
January 2nd, the first podcast of the year. And we're starting it off with one of the media team members. This kid is all over the world. He does a little bit of everything. And he's right here sitting next to us for episode 21. It's either 21 or 22.
Oh, fuck. I lost track.
Same.
We'll call it 21. Fuck it.
21.
Yeah, we'll fix it later.
So let's make some noise, man. First episode of the year, Piso 21 podcast. Thank you for returning to watch. What's up, Padilla? How you feeling? How was your New Year's?
I'm feeling great, man. The New Year's was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird.
There were weird vibes.
Just because, there's a number of things that made it weird, but fuck, 2025 flew. Like, it came and went.
Mm-hmm.
And I already feel like I fucked up 2026. Let's give it 2027 a shot.
It's
Like,
been 24 hours.
it's 24 hours and I already fucking done fucked up.
Yeah.
No, man, but I'm excited. I think I was having this crazy conversation with this gal the other day, and she was telling me that 2025 was a snake year. In a sense of like, snakes shed their skin and shit like that. So it's like, you just like going into 2026, you gotta really let all the bad shit go and blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what? Let's do that. It's actually, it's a fresh start to like cool, great shit and opportunities, obviously. So but let's get into it, man. We're gonna talk about a ton of shit. Like you said, Shadow. We got Oscar, also known as around the city as Suave, DJ, definitely not just a DJ, but also you produce music.
Mm-hmm.
You like mess with sounds and beats, which is pretty dope. He's an educator, instructor. He's an amazing dancer. And like you said, he's made part of like the media team at Calle 6, and we'll talk about like what his role has been and how important he's been to Calle. Go ahead, man. Fucking introduce your swaggish self. What the fuck?
I mean, that's it. I feel like y'all got it down.
Yeah, like, all right, peace. We're done with the
That's it.
podcast.
How you feeling, Suave? How's your days? How's your days is crazy.
The days are long, the years are short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was your New Year's? Because you were in the Gold Room, right?
Yeah. So I played Gold Room until like 11:45. Then I played Main Room for like an hour with Yair.
Oh, yeah.
But it was good, dude.
Until we lost Jair.
Dude, yeah, fuck.
We lost Jair. Jair's been found.
Yeah, it was alright. I don't know. It didn't feel like New Year's. This holiday season for me didn't feel very holiday season-y. Like Christmas was, I don't know how it was for y'all, but like it didn't feel like Christmas vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
New Year's didn't feel like New Year's vibe. It just felt like, I don't know. I feel like with the state of the world and everything, it's like kind
I
of
feel like everyone just burnt out, bro.
Yeah.
I've been getting burnt out vibes from
everybody,
bro.
yeah,
When you say everybody, you mean like our patrons or like us?
The world,
The
bro.
world.
yeah. There's
Like
so
in
much
general?
shit going.
Because even
on.
like in my family, I hit them like, what y'all doing? I mean, I don't know.
Mhm.
I guess we're doing this
Yeah.
and that. Usually every year it's like everyone's hyped for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I hit them up, and they're even my own family, like the whole family out here in Oregon, were like, I guess, yeah, come through.
Yeah. You guys give any gifts this year?
Just my brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just my brothers.
And like you got some gifts too?
Yeah, like usually we get each other gag gifts. Just like
Sick.
What's that gag gives?
a gag gift is like
Like,
something that's unserious.
Like,
Like,
that's it.
yeah, so my little brother got my older brother an industrial hot dog roller for
Industrial
What the
hot dog
fuck?
roller.
yeah,
That's
so
so
think
random.
about like what you see at 7-Eleven where the hot dogs are.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what he got him.
That's crazy. Just because?
Yeah, just because we have a like
Tradition.
yeah, well, it's a tradition of getting stupid random ass gifts.
Oh, okay.
And we like make fun of him because he likes hot dogs so much. So we got him like
That's
Nice.
fucking, that's actually cool because I feel like I would not, if it was a competition, I feel like I would win because I give a lot of bullshit gifts sometimes.
you should try it.
I
You
should
should try it.
Yeah, just like a thoughtful but random as fuck.
Yeah,
gift.
bullshit
Like,
gifts are the best.
Here's fucking like socks for your feet that have like their own separate toes. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
Just
shit
random
like that.
shit, yeah.
What about you, Shadow? Did you gift anything? Did you get any cool gifts?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, every year my family does white elephant, so like we don't have to get everyone a gift. We just get one gift we think people might like or they might fuck with, or just random. So it's usually like a unisex thing, and like it's pretty fun to just play with the family, like white elephant. So yeah, this year we just got like I got a fucking karaoke mic with a speaker built in.
Oh, that's
Like
fire.
we keep it like at a minimum like 30
What's the
bucks.
minimum? $30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way like not everyone's not spending crazy.
Yeah.
But then you also got to be like more thoughtful.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like something that they'll actually like use or appreciate.
You guys ever make anything and instead of like buying some shit?
When I'm poor,
Yeah.
Damn, have I made a Christmas gift?
Like I made a Christmas gift before. Like
I
that
don't
shit
know
was
that
cool.
I've made a Christmas. I think I've made like
This was years ago.
birthday shit.
Birthday shit?
but not
Yeah.
Christmas.
Because think about that. You actually took the time to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it. And they're like, oh my God, you made this.
if it's tight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just like,
Yeah. I made a painting one time for someone.
really?
Yeah. Like I painted this sick ass owl.
Are y'all still together?
Nah. She ran away. She got scared.
She ran away.
She got scared. She's like, nah, this is weird. Bye.
An owl? She's like, who?
She was like, who? No, it was she was a really cool friend. Her name was Megan. She worked.
Shout out Megan.
Yeah.
Name dropping is crazy.
No, she was amazing. She was a great friend. She worked with us at DCI. She was in our team.
Megan.
And she was like a manager there, and she loved owls. And it was and the only reason why I did it is because we did White Elephant there, or like Secret Santa. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking paint her this shit. And I'm gonna just gift it. And she loved it. She loved
Killed
it.
it or what?
Yeah, bro, I murdered.
Little known fact about Padilla, he's actually a dope painter. I've seen maybe one or two paintings. They've both been like,
I do acrylics. I try to fuck with oil painting, and it's not working out.
Yeah.
Oil painting is a different animal.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard.
Watercolor's fun. I fuck with watercolor, but acrylic is where it's at for me. Like that shit was sick. Anyway, so that's the only thing that I've ever gifted, like that I made. Yeah. Other than that, don't ask me to bake shit. I can't do that.
bake a cake for Christmas.
What'd you get for Christmas, Shadow? Underwear.
Actually, my girl gifted me this matching chain and bracelet.
Oh, that's bomb.
Like y'all are
Oh.
matching.
And she got us a matching one too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But this is just like
She got you a
just
mood
set.
ring.
It's just claimed.
Yeah. She's like, I'm
She's
claiming
like, we're
you're-
wearing matching
you're like-
chains.
where you're roped up. Forever.
Shut the fuck up. It's got a tracker, bro.
It's got a tracker.
It's
Everything.
you gotta be home
I'm
at
locked
the
down.
Yes.
No, but yeah, no. This is like I've been telling her like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a new chain, so she got it for me. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, that's
So
cool,
it's
man.
like-
Shout out to all the girls that be thinking about them boys and hooking
the
them up with
boys.
chains and jewelry. Jewelry's cool, bro. I mean, I'm not like a big time fan of like the flashy stuff, but it is pretty. It's an accessory, and sometimes you need to rock it with whatever you got. Which, pivoting to, look, what the fuck, bro? You fresh as fuck, always. What the fuck? So you just went to Japan, right?
Yeah.
You went to Japan, and obviously talk about the swag out there versus here. Talk about like what inspires your fit right the fuck now. Cause look at this
For
shit,
real, my boy looks like he's walking the streets of fucking Kyoto.
bro. Yeah, Kyoto's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, everybody out there's like swaggy. Like everybody's super unique. They all got their own style. Like every city state has like their own thing, you know, like Tokyo is completely different from Osaka, like, and even in like prefectures in Tokyo, like everybody dresses different, like, so like Shibuya is going to be different than Harajuku and, you know, so on and so forth. But dude, the shopping out there is crazy, brother. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it expensive?
Not as expensive as here, but things can get expensive,
Right.
You know,
Depending on what you like and shit like
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah, depending on where your taste lies, you
Yeah.
can.
Would you say that like you gravitate more towards that swag over there versus like some of the stuff that you can find here?
I think there's more things readily available over there. Like you can go to stores and find dope shit, whereas opposed to here, you have to like shop online. You know, you can't go into a storefront and find like a cool, unique piece. And like the thrifting out here, like people be going crazy thrifting in Portland. It's like the new hot thing, you know, but there's never anything actually dope. Like you might find like a cool shirt or something, but like you won't find like really dope shit, and especially at a good price. Like you're just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, but
versus over there.
over there, dude, you'll find like some like crazy one of one shit, and you're like,
What is this
how
even
is
doing
it
here?
$20?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Damn.
That's fucking fire, bro. Actually, I love that. I love like the swag piece, and every culture has like its own like sauce to it. You know what I mean? And I mean, you're brave. Not saying you don't look correct. I love your swag, and I've always been a fan of it. But you can obviously tell that it's not Portland. You know what I mean? It's weird because you have a vibe of like SB, like very Nike, and like I need to do a flare if I need to, and, or do a backflip, and so I need to wear something that's correct. And then it's also street, and it's also like urban-y, which fits Calle, like I feel like just fine.
Yeah.
Versus like Shadow, look, 333. What's that for, Shadow? What's going on with the Tupac?
Those are his angel numbers.
Angel numbers.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
You don't know about angel numbers?
No, educate me.
You don't fuck with white girls, I could tell.
What is that? Is that how we present ourselves?
It's like saying 444, 333 on the flag.
I know what angel numbers are, bro.
It's food.
No, but everyone, not to back on Shadow, everyone has like, their own swag. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like what you feel most comfortable in, right? So Japan, why Japan other than like the clothing?
I mean, one, I go out there. This is like my 4th year out there. I try to go every year. The culture's just dope, man. I feel like I'm a huge hip hop head, and they respect hip hop so much more than in America. If I'm being honest, like America has moved on from hip hop. Like, they had whatever eras. They went from like boom bap to like early 2000s, like Southern shit to like trap rap and like mumble rap and all that. But like Japan has such a love for like the purity of hip hop. So like they still love turntablists, like they still love like actual rap shit. They like the breaking scene, the dance scene is so heavy out there.
That's
so
crazy.
like going out there and seeing, and it's not just not just Japan. Like when I was in Barcelona in April, Barcelona, like Spain and Europe still really like fucks with hip hop, and like going out there and seeing how many people like still love and respect the culture and really like protect it is so cool, because it's very rare that you go to an event here in the US where it's like where you feel it, it's something, it's a different experience, and especially seeing people that like don't even speak the language,
Oh, that's sick.
they don't know what they're saying, they'll never experience what it's like to grow up in this type of poverty or this type of oppression, but they still hold it so near and dear to them, like
Yeah.
it's super cool.
You feel like you got into like the music scene because of dancing?
No,
Because I feel like you have to know your music. Like if you're gonna dance, you have to know like
yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Is that like?
Or vice versa.
Oh yeah.
They were definitely like hand in hand. Like I've been a hip hop head since I was like a little kid. Well, in general, I've always like really been into music regardless of the genre. But I've been into hip hop like since I was a peewee.
When you DJ, like, what would you prefer to DJ? I know you can do it all, but like, what's like your?
I mean, it kind of depends, man. Right now, I'm kind of going through like a swing, so I'm really into like UKG and bass and like some techno shit. But I mean, playing at a club is so much different. It's like if I'm playing just fucking around, like I'm gonna play some weird shit that would scare the hoes, But like, but if I'm playing at the club, like I still have fun and I still enjoy it because you can drop songs that you really like that the crowd is gonna like, So it's like you're feeding yourself while feeding the people.
Yeah. You feel like you can pivot pretty well. Like,
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna read this crowd, and this is where we're going.
Yeah, well, definitely. And I learned that a lot from like watching everybody like I've been in the club scene since I was like 14, 15.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 30.
You're 30 now.
I'm 30 now.
When did you turn 30?
In April.
This last April. Damn, you look baby, bro.
Yeah.
Like all cute and shit. No, fuck. It went there. That's crazy, bro. 30, okay. And so you've been in the club scene since you said 14?
Yeah, like 14, 15, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah. As a what, DJ or?
No, man. I was like, how do I even say this? So like the people who brought me up in dance also were DJs. So like the people that were teaching me their like nighttime jobs or whatever, they would go DJ as well. So I would go in, I would like carry their crates and like just watch them play, in places that I shouldn't be at,
Yeah.
So like I got to see like DJs now, especially like in Portland, what's really hot is becoming like a house DJ. So like, but when I was coming up, like I was taught what like party rocking was. You know, like if you don't know how to like hold a crowd, or if you don't know how to flip a crowd, like then you're not gonna be able to hang. You know.
Yeah.
And for people that don't know, flipping a crowd is like, if you, let's say you have the dance floor going, the bar isn't making any sales, so you got to play a song that's going to get people from the dance floor to the bar and get the new people back in. So it's like you're making the bar money and you're like making yourself look good, you know.
And that's the secret to Kaya's success, flipping the crowd.
Yeah, man. So it's like if you don't know how to do that, like you're not gonna get brought back, you know.
Right.
So it's like that's kind of what I grew up on. And
Where was this at? Like here in Oregon still, or where?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're not from Oregon.
I am from here.
You were born here?
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
you lived where?
I lived in the South for a little bit. So like I was in Arkansas, like back and forth a lot, and then just kind of traveled a lot when I was a kid.
Really?
Like because of dance, yeah.
Okay. So you were introduced to this music concept as a helper for like equipment. And then you then were
Yeah, well,
intrigued?
it was more like how do I say? I was like, when I was younger, I was just out and about. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing random hood rat shit. And thankfully, like my life has always been very, like I've been very blessed to be around the people that like I've been around. So it's not necessarily like I work super hard to get in this position. If I'm being honest, it's just like I've been very fortunate to meet certain people that put me in positions to succeed. So like when I was coming up, it was like I met these people and they just happened to have these cool jobs. So me being like a little hooligan, I'm like, I'm trying to get as deep with them.
Damn.
And trying to see what they do to like experience something that I've never experienced, you
Yeah.
know. And fortunate enough for me, they were cool enough to be like, who's this little kid? Like, fucking, let's just,
Let's
you know
adopt.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I was essentially just trying to see like what life could be,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, good for you for at least taking that leap of like, being curious. Because at the end of the day, you had to take that for you to be like, okay, let me see what's out there or what else I can get myself into. Because it could have gone south, I feel like, if you're in that mindset of like, yeah, let me go fucking just figure out what the fuck I'm going to be doing. Shit like that. I don't know. I did have a question, Suave. So you grew up in the South, or you lived in the South?
Yeah, for like a couple months off and on, like for a couple years, we would go down there because we had family out there. So like instead of being here, my parents would go out there and like whatever. Yeah.
And then here's where you got into like the dancing and stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, like dance has always kind of been in my life, like regardless if it was like hip hop or like, you know, bachata, cumbia, salsa. Like my mom loves to dance. So like, you know, going to quintas and shit growing up, it's like if you're not the baby sleeping right by the speaker, like you're dancing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. I guess that taught me rhythm. That gave me a little bit of flavor, and then like I just slowly progressed into.
How'd you get into breakdancing?
Man, I got into breakdancing. Like I saw a bunch of music videos and a bunch of like just movies where people were doing this crazy shit. And originally it wasn't even breaking that I got into. It was like I wanted to really learn how to do flips. Like I love doing flips. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So I would go into my backyard and just start learning flips. I remember I was like 13 or 14, like snapping my ankle and shit in my backyard, like trying to learn shit. And then one of my homegirls, she's like, do you want to come to an open gym? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And she's like, it's at a gymnastics place. Like the floor is bouncy. Like you could do more shit. And I was like, all right, bet. And again, like that gym just so happened to be where all these people, these two communities, the tricking community and the breaking community, they would go there to practice. So me being a little kid, like seeing all these people do this like crazy shit, like if they were over here, I would just like slowly like practice by them. And little by little, like the more I showed up, the more they'd be like, hey, why don't you try this? And then eventually these people, you know, took me under their wing. And again, it's all like,
Yeah, this guy would be just, let me join that party over there.
yeah, it's just luck of the draw, man. Like it was, you know, I was fortunate enough to that girl to invite me to go there, and then for those people, for those two communities to be there. And then you know, the tricking is like a mix between gymnastics and martial arts. So it's just like flips and spins and kicks. And then breaking is, you know, hip, like breakdancing, you know. So those two communities were there, and that's kind of how I got my style, was like learning from the trickers and learning from the breakers, and they were just on like both communities were so cool and so welcoming. Eventually, to me, to
But I feel like it's like that in the dance community. I feel like it could be very like support. Like I feel like they're tight. Once you like.
yes and no, man. There's
Really?
like I mean, hip hop breaking kind of came from animosity, like if you like know the culture of like hip hop, man, originally like it was people would go to clubs to like uh settle disputes, essentially. Like, you and I have beef, we're gonna dance about it instead of fight about it. You know what I'm saying?
See you at the club.
Yeah. So it was like,
You at the get down.
and it's still kind of like that, man. Some like if you go to a battle and you see two people that really don't fuck with each other, like there's real actual, like it gets actually heated. Like people have thrown blows and shit, or like if someone's really talking shit during a battle, like you feel it, and then you're like, I don't fuck with that person.
Oh,
Y'all can be
yeah.
from the same city and be like, I don't fuck with him.
Damn, that's crazy. I guess I've never really paid attention to that. My only dance battle I've ever been to, it was a Lords of the Floor, I think it was called, over in Seattle.
Yeah.
And it was sponsored by Red Bull, and that shit was crazy to me. Like, you have like some people dancing there that went to the Olympics for breakdancing.
Yeah.
Like legit. I was like, the fuck, what the fuck? These guys are flying.
Yeah. Also, that's crazy T for you to go. That event is like one of the most legendary events that's ever happened. Like there's only been 2 Lords of the Floors, and the original one is like 30 years ago, 20, some shit like that. Like, don't quote me, but it was like decades ago, So for you to go to the second Lords of the Floor is actually really major, because the first one spawned a bunch of people who were now like legends in the game,
Right.
And like you said, people who were in the Olympics were at that battle. I think Phil Wizards, the winner of the Olympics, the gold medalist, he was there.
Yeah.
Victor, he's
Victor.
also, I think he's a bronze medalist, and he's from America. Like,
I remember him. That guy was crazy.
Yeah.
He's a great dancer.
dude, all those people are insane.
I mean,
all those
yeah.
people.
That
are
was
insane.
dope.
Yeah.
We were all there, so that was.
You were there too?
Yeah,
I don't remember you.
the common concert.
Oh yeah,
we all
Common.
went, bro.
I didn't even know
Who
Common
else
could
went,
break dance.
actually?
It was me, you, Brian. You were there, Suave.
Well,
were,
I'm the reason you went.
Yeah, there you go. This is a man that invited me. I
But
can't.
that's dope. I remember hearing about Lords of the Floor in
Mhm.
Seattle, and being like, like the fuck yeah, because obviously I grew up as a hip hop kid too in high
Mhm.
school, and just like I went like the graffiti and the beat making, rapping route.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was so dope to see. Obviously,
I feel like
close-
everyone at one point was a breakdancer. Like Shadow, did you ever try it? Did you try to like?
popping,
Ye-
pop lock.
oh,
Popping
yeah?
and locking, brother.
Oh, yeah?
At the family parties, I'd be up dancing.
You just fucking pop. Oh
pop
yeah.
locking with my cousin.
Oh yeah.
My cousin Enrique used to go to the hoop and battle over there all the
Oh
time.
my God,
He was
the
a
hoop.
battler, a pop lock battler.
Yeah.
So he would show me all the tricks of like, fucking, he had a little style too, and I was like, oh shit, I wanna do that too.
Yeah, bro, I love music, bro, and I think what complements music. I'm not a break dancer. I tried it one time and it just did not work out, so I gave it up.
He tried the worm,
But I tried to
My
work
back.
and I just hit my knees too hard, and I was like, nah, fuck it, this shit does not work out. But I went to it wasn't breakdancing. It was more like a what would you call it? Like benvo,
All styles.
all styles.
Yeah.
And there was he was battling with another kid and blah blah. They were going at it. It was sick. And what's crazy about dancing, like any genre or any style of dancing, what's crazy is that like I think the dancer, if you can do a good job at like telling like the story behind the song and hitting certain beats, for somebody that can't hear the music, like let's just say I went deaf and I'm looking at you dance and I can read the song through your movement, that's just fire.
Yeah.
And some dancers do a really good job at doing that, Be like the sun's coming out, boom, boom, and I just ate some shit. Like, look, it's coming back out. Like, fucking.
Yeah. Throw it up.
Yeah, man. Like movement is as like unique to someone as like their voice, It's like you hear someone talking, you know who it is, and there's like if someone's like really dope, if it was just their silhouette, you can tell who it is. If it's literally just like, just a shadow of them, you know who it is. Like, because it's everybody moves different. Everybody's
Yeah.
built different, you know.
Yeah.
So however you're grooving and moving, you know, is you'll be able to tell who it is.
So how long have you been dancing?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
And then you've entered competitions and shit like that, like
Mhm.
battled and won. And like, have you won anything big or
Not
prizes and shit like that?
not anything.
No.
You know?
Okay. And then you shifted over to teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So what like took you to that?
Honestly, fell into it. I've been teaching since I was like 16, 17, I want to say. Like, one of my mentors at the time, he fucked his knee up. So he like had to get surgery and, you know, wasn't able to teach. And he's like, hey, just take over my class while I,
Recoup.
while I, you know, do all my shit. I was like, all right, bet. And it was originally just supposed to be like, you know, a month or two. And then he's like, well, just take the class. And I was like, okay, like, and the work is like, not to say that it's easy, but it's like, if I'm dancing every day, like, I know how to, you know, how to teach it. So I was like, okay, like I can make money practicing myself essentially, you know,
Right.
because if I just have to review fundamentals, I'm like, well, let me review fundamentals for myself and then teach them. And then now I know them twice as much, you know? So, and then that just kind of went on, like went from studio to studio. And
What age group do you teach?
so right now I teach, it's not necessarily an age group. It's more like level placement. So right now I teach intermediate and advanced.
Okay.
I also teach acro, like, which is like flips and, you know.
For those of y'all that don't follow him, like if you go onto his Instagram, which he can share later, this guy does like 1,000 flips in like 2 seconds. And then like he'll land on like one toe. And then he'll be like, oh yeah, I almost got it.
Like,
It's like-
that was bullshit. That was shitty.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was a shitty one. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, there's no difference.
I'll get it next time.
Yeah. It's like, hey, y'all, thanks for watching. I was like, what the fuck?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's like, y'all, thanks for watching. Fuck, I fucked up. And he goes,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I guess.
That's
It's true. Well, I mean, man, it's like, you know, sometimes like you see, how do I say this? Like, if you don't understand what you're watching, like when we were at Lords of the Floor, you're like, this guy, it was like some guy doing footwork, and you're like, this is like some bullshit. I don't understand it. Like, why am I watching this, you know? But to me, I was like, oh, that fool's going crazy. Because it's like, if you don't understand what you're watching, you're going to be like, that's it. You're not going to, it's like watching a sport that you've never seen before. You're like, I don't understand the rules. I don't understand, you know, but to me, I'm like, that was ass, you know, because to me, it is ass. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you understand it probably more than people do. Because most people can't do fucking flips like that. So it's like, oh, dude, this guy's fucking hella like springy. Like you have some hops, you know?
Dude, you know what's so fucking funny? Every now and then, like, I'll take like a week or two off. Like, I'll just have whatever, like a random, like, downslope. And I'll just be walking out and about. And sometimes I'll forget, like, oh, fuck, I can do that. You know? like it's weird, man.
What
Like,
the fuck?
dude,
Like, yo, I could just like go off this ledge, do a backflip.
dude,
land,
no, but it's like, it's so sincere, man. Sometimes you forget, because it's like, sometimes there's such random skills to have, you know? It's like, realistically, like, who's spending hours out of a day like learning to walk on their hands for no fucking reason?
Yeah, that's kind of.
There's no purpose.
Have
to
you
it.
ever used that like out in just everyday life? Like
Not like
let me go to the bathroom and then walk to the bathroom with your hands. Like,
no, but that's like that's what I would do. Like when I was younger, was like to practice. I would just walk around in my house like
yeah.
to get good at it. But it's like there's no function. There's no purpose
There's
to
no
that.
real
Yeah.
reason for it.
Like when
That's true.
I tore my Achilles, I was like walking around on my house on my hands, but it was like I tore my Achilles because of the shit I was doing, you know. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, so it's like,
So can you do anything? What's your superpower, bro? We'll call it that.
My
What's,
dancing superpower?
no, just anything that you forget that you're just, oh, I forget that I can do that.
I don't know.
That means I don't have none, bro. That's like I have no.
I would say rapping, but just because it's like something that I haven't really practiced. Because freestyling,
Yeah.
like I used to be like at one point I would say I was really really good at it, and then like sometimes like I'll just like sometimes with our intros I'll be like, oh, I kind of still have it, but
Nah, you're
not no more.
Nah, you used to have it bomb. Like
Yeah.
you used to do great freestyles, and I'm like, damn, this guy's so talented. You still are. You just just like
It's the fucking. It's like a muscle. You got to practice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
so,
you also have
yeah.
muscle memory.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stopped breakdancing and doing whatever, like I'm sure you still know how to do it, but it probably wouldn't be as sharp, right?
Man, it's crazy. Like even taking like a week or two off, you feel it.
Oh yeah.
Like absolutely. Like it's something. I mean, especially now that I'm like older, the body gets stiff, man. The body gets stiff if you don't use it, you lose it. You know, so it's like
Yeah.
full. Even if I sleep in bed, if I get a full 8 hours of sleep, real shit, my back hurts. I'm not like I feel tieso, bro. Like I feel stiff, you know. So it's like I can't I can't be still for too long, or like it just doesn't feel.
Bro, that's 30 though. That's literally 30. Like once you hit 30, I feel like shit just there's a
Stiff.
button that says fuck.
Like all the water you didn't drink growing up when your mom would drink water,
It's
it hits at 30.
You're
Like,
permanently
all the-
parched at 30.
All the nutrients you didn't give your body.
I
like,
promise you, bro. I
oh,
turned
felt
30
it
and the
so
next
hard.
day I was like, "Oh, what? My knee was fucked up, all sorts of shit." Like,
Full, but I felt like this for like,
oh no, then
I mean,
that's-
yeah, he's been putting
10
his body.
years.
You got to get that checked out then. That's different.
dude, I'm telling you, my mama should have kept me in the oven, brother. I was not built right. You know what I'm saying? Like my body's fucked.
I mean, that brings me to my next question. Obviously, you're in the nightlife. You're out late as fuck all the time. You're dancing still. Like, what do you do to take care of your body and your mind and all that shit? Like to be able to.
Well, he doesn't drink that, which helps,
Mhm.
right? Like,
Oh,
and if
that's very
he
true.
and if he does drink, I think it's like he'll go like he'll sniff it, like that's enough.
I'm like, ooh, I think I'm faded.
like, oh shit, I can't see
Yeah,
shit. But yeah,
Honestly, I try to stay as active as possible, man. Like whatever little bit of movement I can do, I'll try my best to do it. Like obviously I have days where I feel like shit and like I don't want to do nothing, but like if I'm not dancing, then I'm doing PT. You know, if I'm not doing PT, then I'm snowboarding. If I'm not doing snowboarding, I'm doing jujitsu. If I'm not doing jujitsu, like, you know, I'm dancing. Like, you know, I try my best to stay as active and moving as possible because like I know what it's like to not be able to move, you know, and it's like I'm gonna use it till I can't, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, I drink my water. I don't drink, you know, eat my fruits, my veggies, you know.
so you're a pretty active guy. Like you're pretty out there, like snowboarding, jujitsu, and fucking breakdancing, and you know, like you play any sports? I mean, jujitsu it's a sport, but like basketball, soccer.
Nah, dude, I was never like a sports person, you know. I played soccer like any good little Mexican kid, you know. Like, but I remember my dad like was paying for me to be in these clubs and shit, and when like we were at a tournament and that
Like soccer clubs.
yeah,
Ugh.
you know, and I was like, yo, this shit sucks. And my dad's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I've ever had this car. I was like, I want to dance, and he's like, what?
You just art your body. I want to dance.
Yeah. He's like, no. No, yeah, he's like, and the thing is, like, my parents have been as supportive as they could be.
Right.
Just they're like, we don't know anything about this, you know. They're like, and we grew up poor, you know. So I mean, we grew up. They gave us like whatever they could, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So they're like, we can't support you financially, like, but we can like te podemos aplaudir, you know, like
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
you know.
Hey,
We're
we'll
in your
clap.
corner,
We'll
though.
clap.
We're in your
We'll clap.
corner, though.
Yeah, so it's like, again, I just kind of had to go out, and
Have your parents seen you like dance at like battles and stuff like that, or?
my mom went to Japan with me last year,
Damn.
and she saw I entered a competition out there, and that was like the first time she saw.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd she think?
Right.
She's like, she didn't know what to say. She's like, these people are crazy.
What would imagine that?
Yeah, because it was an event. We were in Osaka, and it was the first time. It was the first time my older brother had been to a competition too. And so essentially, we show up to this random venue. Like the building's all cracked, the concrete's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Like for me, I'm like, whatever. You know, my family's like, dude, where are we at? And I was with my homie, and I'm like, oh, what's up? Because he's the one who gave me all the address and shit to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, the battle's gonna start in like 5 minutes, whatever, blah blah blah. And I was like, cool. And then he's like, he comes to us again, like this place looks run down, right? And it was like straight out of a movie. He's like, hey, the battle's starting. And he points, and these two like garage doors open, and we're on the second floor. And it's like the whole wall is covered in graffiti. We're on a balcony, and we look down. There's like a beautiful floor. There's a Red Bull DJ booth, and these people are just going crazy. It's like,
Damn.
dude, it was sick as fuck.
That's like a movie, bro.
Dude, yeah. And my older brother's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and
I was like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I guess we're getting down. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
a lot of the venues in Japan are super cool. The one that I was at, or one of the ones I was at, actually both of them were really cool. In Osaka, it was like on a pier, so the stage is literally right on the water. Then they have seating around. So like as the breakdance event is going, the sun is setting behind it.
Damn.
on the water, and I was like, dude, this is like one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
And then the following week was at a old gas station that they turned into a coffee shop. So like all like the hoses and shit were hanging, and it was like super industrial, and it was like the venues out there are sick.
Right, yeah.
they're
That's-
sick as fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking. That sounds fire as fuck. In comparison to like, not downplaying any venue that we have here in Portland or whatever, because I feel like we do have some really historic venues, but I feel like we might be a little limited to what we can do to them, and because of that, it's not. People aren't like converting them into like their full potential.
Right.
Because it's old. Like it's.
Well, also I feel like there's not a market for it out here. Like Portland is like, I mean, we can see all the traffic behind us and shit, but it's not really a big hustle and bustle city. Like as soon as it hits 8, the city's dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you.
so it's like, I could see why maybe an investor wouldn't be as they wouldn't want to put in a lot of money to develop something that like in a city that doesn't live that.
I think it would have to be like multiple different things being built, not just one. Like it would have to change a whole like thing, a whole section or area. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so bro, it sounds like you're well traveled. Can you like off the top of your head name all the spots that you've traveled to? Because you mentioned Barcelona, which tight. Where else? Obviously Japan.
I've been in Japan. I've been through like all through Europe. I've been through South America. Like every state in the US. Been to Canada. Yeah.
Like you just on your own terms? Is it work? Is it what is that?
A little bit of both, man. A little bit of everything, honestly. So, like,
what's your favorite spot? Like that you'd be like, you know what, I'm going back there.
I mean, my favorite spot I keep going back to. I love Barcelona. And I love Osaka.
Oh yeah.
They're both like those two. They're very like they feel the same to me. Like the people are very lively, very friendly, and there's always something you can do. Barcelona, I feel like is a little bit more chill, more beach vibe. Like every time I'm out there, it's just like me and the homies chilling on the beach, drinking some beers, dancing on the beach, and it's like, it's chill.
That's it.
At night we go dancing, and then in the morning, it's like very family, wholesome vibes in Barcelona. My homie, actually, when I was in Peru, I met a group of dancers, and they showed me around all around Lima. And then my homie Pacheco, he's like, hey, I'm gonna be in Barcelona like next year. If you're there, hit me up. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll hit you up. And it was like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if he's serious, but I'm serious, And I knew I was gonna go in April, and he just happened to be out there, and I just kicked it with him for like a whole week, fool, and it was so cool because he's from Peru, he's from Latin America, and Latin America is substantially different from Spain. Like Spaniards are not Latinos.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's different sauce, there's different like cultural things. So being two Latinos in like a foreign Spanish country, like we just kicked it, and like the vibe out there is tight. Like it was just we were Latinos in a foreign country living well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Osaka's very similar. It's just like the people are down to clown, but it's more hustle and bustle. Like you can walk down the street and bump into something, like oh, I don't know what to do. Just go walk for a bit and
So
you'll find
you
something to
travel by
do.
yourself most of the time, or what?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Like,
Like,
damn, that's not scary to you.
nah.
Like you handle that shit well. Like you're like, yo, I'm gonna go and you meet people. What do you say, hostels?
No, I'll stay. I'd rather have my own space, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I don't really trust people and like hostels sketch me out,
Oh
you know?
yeah. Yep.
And if I'm fortunate enough to be like financially stable, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna pay a little extra to be a little bit more chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, man. Honestly, a lot of the times when I meet people, it's through dance. Like, that's probably one of the biggest benefits of breaking is that it's worldwide.
It's your passport to the world.
Absolutely,
Like, your
yeah,
tour guides.
yeah. So you can,
That's crazy.
That's dope.
yeah, you can reach out and be like, "Yo,
Huh.
like, is there any practice spots?" And like when I was in Lima, I was like, "Is there any practice spots in Lima?" And someone hit me up like, "Yo, come out to practice. We're at this plaza." And like,
That's fucking wild.
yeah, so I just show up and off rip, like people are protective of their space, so you do your best to be polite and like, hey, can I come in here session with y'all? And it's like, yeah, come. And then it's kind of funny, like once they see you're kind of at a certain level, like y'all kind of start to chit chat. And then most of the time it's like, oh, what are you doing? Where are you from? And then if you can speak the language or at least like you're a cool person, they're like, well, come kick it with us or whatever. And it's like, all right. And then they'll tell you like, if you're a traveler, you can be like, what's a good spot to see? What's a good spot to do? And then you get like the local's eye, of what to do.
That is actually so sick. That's dope.
And I
Because
think like the dance community is a dope way to do it, bro.
well,
Like,
yeah, I didn't even think about that, bro. I honestly didn't. Like, cause if you think of all the times that we traveled Shadow, it's like it's with us, and we have our back, and we figure it out as we go. But when you travel alone, I think the first thing you think is, okay, this whole shit's on me. Like I'm gonna go not knowing, and that's what makes it scary. Cause fuck, like what's gonna happen? Where am I gonna go? And you can do research and shit like that. But fuck, traveling alone is a brave thing. But you go with the mindset of like, oh yeah, but I also have like these tools and that I'm gonna fall back on. Like
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I have gnarly anxiety. I have terrible anxiety. Like there's been times, dude, where I'm at Gaia and I'm headlining and I'm having a panic attack. Like,
dude,
for real, bro.
yes,
Like,
Same.
cause dude, yeah,
Yes.
cause you'll be DJing and you look up and everybody's like dead ass staring at you. You're like, let me put my head down, dude. But like, I think every time I travel, especially if I'm out of the country, dude, first day I land, I have panic attacks, dude. Cause I'm like, dude, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know how this money works. I don't know, like, if I don't know the language, I don't know anybody here. But then, like, the realization of, like, everything is new is such, like, it gives me anxiety, but at the same time, it makes me calm. Cause then everything is a little adventure. And I think, like, that's beautiful. Even going to the grocery store, you're like, oh, we don't have this in the US. Like, buying a little bag of chips becomes fun. Cause it's like, I don't know what these are going to taste like.
Yeah.
Am I going to like these or not? Or it's like,
yeah.
everything, even walking down the street is like, this is completely new to me. And if it, like, it should be exciting,
You ever get sick out there? Like,
yes and no. Like, I try my best to, like, that's one thing I will do research on. Like, is the water,
like, where the fuck
is the water
hospital?
clean?
Yeah.
Like, do I have to drink bottled water? Like, when you're in Latin America, like in Peru, like, don't drink out of the sink type shit.
Yeah, no.
Or like, even in Mexico, it's like,
Do not,
if you're not from there, don't drink from there.
do not do it. Do
It's
not
like,
do it.
don't try to be brave. Don't try to do nothing. Like, some places is like, don't even drink the ice, So it's like, I do my best to do my due diligence in that way so I can have a good time. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna try some food,
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna try some wonky shit. Like,
Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain was like, if you don't risk getting a stomach ache or having a bad meal, like, you'll never find the best meal of your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I can experiment with food. Like, that's not a problem for me. But fucking, except cheese. Don't give me cheese. Fuck that.
I feel that.
Like, don't give me fucking cheese.
I feel that.
But fucking food, like, because you want to taste, like, like what's out there. If you go to Peru, you always want to try like the
gooey.
the gooey with the fucking teeth coming out. Yeah, but
Is that a rodent?
it's a fucking
Cuy is guinea pig.
It's a guinea pig, and they serve it to you like pretty much.
They brought it on like a platter.
Yeah.
Like just rostizado.
And
you
it still got the teeth in the fucking mouth and shit.
Oh yeah. Did you try it?
It's
I
sweet
did
though,
try.
huh?
Yeah.
I didn't try it. I didn't. Yeah. And to be fair, it wasn't even a fair bite. It was just something about the teeth and the head, right? Like
It was a lot.
It was
Dude,
like yeah. It was
that
I
was
tried
the-
rabbit.
That was the first thing I ate as soon as I landed in Cusco. I went with my dad and my uncle. As soon as we landed, we're like, fuck, let's get something to eat. We go to a restaurant and we were feeling brave. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is fucked up. You know?
yeah, bro. It's because it don't look right, bro. It
Oh,
don't. It
yeah.
don't look like you should be eating it. Period.
100%.
But
Because
it's
you don't see a chicken come out with its head. And eat, you know, like,
Yeah.
that would be crazy too.
Yeah.
Even though we eat chicken all the time. Like, shit.
Yeah, bro. You know.
It was some shit, yeah.
Fucking a. I was gonna tell you, bro. So traveling, get sick. Oh yeah. Is there one thing, bro, that you must travel with that you take with you, or are you just really don't? Are you really not like that?
Man, I live my life like freestyle, you know? It's like,
That's dope.
it just kind of, if I really need to, like, I'm going with what I need to get back.
Yeah.
So my passport
Yeah.
and my fucking phone. And even then, like, because I feel like right now I'm in a place where I'm thankfully like financially stable. So I'm like, if I forget something, I'll just buy it out there.
I see.
And it's like, I'm not to say like I'm fucking balling or anything,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, if I forget a toothbrush, dude, a toothbrush is like $1, dude, you know? And it's like, you can always buy deodorant or whatever little essentials you need. And it's like, you know, nothing has to be expensive, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like, if you really break it down, like, you're not going for your material possessions. Like, you're going to have an experience
Yeah.
wherever you're traveling. So it's like, really, what could I forget that I would actually need? You know?
Right. Well said. That's actually well said. You're not going for the material stuff. You're going for the experiences and shit like that. Okay. What about you, Shadow? You travel with anything like that? You're like, I gotta take this, like my charger, a picture of my girl, like a pillow, a blanket.
No, I think I'm similar. Like, as long as we have a way of, if I have a way of like connecting to the place I'm at, which is like your phone, you know,
Mm-hmm.
checking stuff out. That's really it. You know, like if I have the clothes that I need and a phone, yeah,
Good to go.
good to go.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, yeah.
He's not the same. He's
No,
like,
it's
I travel with 12 bags,
they're all Louis Vuitton.
3 trunks.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the way I travel. I like fucking take the shittiest clothes every single time, you know.
Yeah. Actually,
And I get that shit fucked up every time.
You're not lying.
I
No,
come back
for me,
with
it's
this.
more like I have to have enough underwear for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Enough socks, water shoes if I know if we're going to like a water spot. And that's pretty much it. Maybe like one other pair of like just regular sneakers.
Mm-hmm. The thing I feel like,
Oh, actually, no, I'm lying, bro. I actually have a dog tag that was gifted to me back in 2012, and the dog tag had like it was a world. It's got like the world on it, and every time I travel, I take it with me.
that's tight.
Yeah, cause it's just a traveling thing, like, you know. And I
Yeah.
put it on. I try to wear it, and I put it on. But that shit's been to a lot of places, and now it's more like I need to take this shit with me everywhere I go. You know, I plan to give it to my kid someday, like, you know.
That's tight.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
This watch has been
That's
around
dope.
the world.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
those like
that's tight.
sentimental, like meaningful things.
Mhm.
Hell
yeah. That's just I
Dope
don't
to
know.
hand it down the generations. Like
Is there
Yeah,
anything
you're
you try to
good,
pick
bro.
up while you're traveling?
bottles.
Bottles, yeah, fucking bottles. Anything I try to pick up? No. If I like it, like I'll get it. But I'm also like, I hate travel, like the traveling part. Like, fuck, you have to connect, pass through fucking TSA, pass through fucking customs, and it's just I hate all that shit. That I just try to minimalize it. Like, you know, like, okay, whatever. Like, you know,
You got to get your TSA pre and your
and
world
your
entry.
World entry. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that. Legit. I just got back from Mexico like a week ago.
So
no, actually, like
it's worth it.
3 days. Yeah, and
It's worth it.
I see the people just zooming by it, like, you know, it's just like, oh well, fuck.
Dude, yeah, it's so worth it.
You have
You
that?
have it?
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
It's tight, bro.
Because you're well traveled, my man. So like, you're
Bro,
like, I need.
it's worth it, brother.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
What's that process? What's that process look like?
So you have to make an appointment, and then you have to wait however long.
Yeah.
and then you have like an interview. So they just ask you a bunch of questions like, how American are you? You know, like,
Yeah.
are you a safe person type shit. And then that's it.
Just do flares every once in a while.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
backflips
yeah.
and shit. So, bro, let's pivot back to Gaia because obviously the Gaia, that's how we met, you know. And I'm gonna go here because you know obviously I don't give a fuck, but we go to Gaia and we start creating this media team concept. Shadow, correct me if I'm wrong. And you know people come and go. People's like, oh, this person does this person does blah 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 blah. And then you come along and it's like, okay, so here's, you know, Suave, which I don't even know how like that came to happen, but you just one day you were there and it was like, okay, then I don't know that you were DJing. Did you start as a DJ guy?
No, dude. So the whole reason I'm there is because of Kino. The whole reason I'm there is
Oh,
because of
yeah.
Kino.
Yeah, I remember.
So Kino, I've known Kino since we were young, because Kino and I met at a session in Beaverton called Lad Acres. So the school is called Lad Acres, but the session spot was called Lad. And kids would just from all over Oregon would go practice there, and that's how I met Kino. And him and I just stayed in contact, like, because I thought he was cool, and you know, we just kind of vibed.
Yeah.
And it was on his birthday, I want to say. Like, Kino, correct me if I'm wrong. And he's like, and I don't like. I was the type of person, I don't like going out. Like, I don't like being in crowds. I don't like going out. Like, I like to stay, you know, by myself. He's like, come out for my birthday, and I was like, nah. And he's like, just come out a little bit, blah blah blah. Like, it'll be okay.
Kino inviting people is crazy.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'll show up. And I go out, and I was just like, I didn't want to be in the crowd, so I was just kicking it on stage with Kino. And then I think Shadow was like, he handed me a mic, and he's like, hey, bro, like, just rock it a little bit. And I was like, what the
Where the
fuck?
fuck were you going, Shadow?
Well, that's actually when we started talking about like getting a backup MC.
Okay.
So I was literally testing out. Who else did I test out? Juan, J1.
Uh-huh.
I tested out random ass people that just were scared as fuck. Like they'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Juan was okay. He was kind of getting into it, but he was still very like nervous as fuck.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I do it with Suave, and he's like, all right. And he like not. I don't see the same like fear in him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah.
Yeah. It was just like, I don't know, because I've been doing shows and shit my whole life. So it was just like, it was the same thing, but different, you know? And like, Shadow was like, well, come back, like, try it again. And I was like, like a little hesitant. He was like, he's like, just come back, you know? And I was like, okay, like, all right, but like, because it wasn't fun, you know? Like,
Yeah.
being at Gaia is like not being like any other club in Portland. Like, it's a whole experience, it's a whole show, you know? Especially when everybody's on. When everybody's on, dude, it's like, there's no touching us.
I've
you know?
seen it. I've seen
Bro,
it.
So
there's times where like Suave and I make eye contact when we're both on the mic.
dude,
And
yeah.
everyone is on. Alex is killing it on the lights. Proceeding Yair killing it on the DJ booth.
Yeah.
You're killing it being there with the dimples. Like the crowd is going crazy. We just look at each other like,
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
Dude, yeah.
that's
So
and then whatever we do from that moment where we make eye contact, like the crowd is reacting like,
Yeah.
full capacity. It's just
yeah.
dope.
So then, you know, Shadow was gracious enough to give me space to like, you know, come and try it out. And, you know, he essentially kind of took me under his wing, like, you should try this, kind of be like present more like this. And he gave me enough space to, you know, to kind of find my own niche in there. And then one night, I can't remember what happened. We like didn't have an opening DJ or something like that. And Proceed was like, who wants to DJ? And I was like, oh, I can. And he's like,
yeah, I remember.
and he's like, just play off my laptop. And I was like, or no, he was like, you can DJ? And I was like, yeah. You know? And then
Bro, I didn't even know you could DJ.
yeah, and then I played from like 9 to 1 or 9 to, I think I might have played that whole night. I can't remember, but then it was like, oh shit, okay, he can DJ. And then I was DJing there.
Yeah,
You know, and then it just kind of mixed, and little by little, like, you're like, oh, we need this. Like, no one else can do it. I was like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, so you became a man of many talents, and that was really important because I feel like we had a lot. Like, I mean, we had DJs, but DJs couldn't do this, right? Or we had this, but they couldn't DJ. And then when you or anyone really, you know, media team is like, you know, they can cross work,
Mm-hmm.
it makes them that much more important, right? Not that they're not if they only know one trait, but you're more versatile to like other things,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
so that's immediately not just the reason why, but when you was introduced to us, like Brian and I had a conversation. I was like, "Hey, bro, what you think about Suave?" I was like, "Bro, like I love him, bro. He's sick as fuck. He's a cute face. Like I think he's gonna do great here. Like like he's talented. He can dance. He can move. He can like my most. I have two core memories of you right now. The first is who the hell is that Jesus guy over there? Like on Halloween, you had the Jesus costume, and what was crazy is when you came out, someone put the Jesus.
We
watch
planned that. We planned that.
bro. And I was just I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
And there's a fat old light on you, and you're just like, because you can move, and you just like, bro, it was so cinematic. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And at that time, I didn't know that you like were gonna be a part of the team, or that had even happened or whatever. It was more like, because we get, as you guys know, we get like a lot of like, hey, my name's so and so, like I can do this. It's like, okay,
Right.
let's give you a run, see what happens. And then the other one was it was already the end of the night. It was the end of the night, and I see Kino's face, and he's like bummed out. Kino has two faces. One like just whatever. I'm living through life.
Stoic.
Yeah.
Stoic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, cause
Yeah, and then the other one was like, damn, he's just dead ass, like not focused, but like just
Kind of down.
Yeah, like zoned out of it. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's up, Kino? And he goes, what's up, man? And then I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, all right. And like 10, 15 minutes pass by, and I'm like, Kino, you good, bro? Like, I don't know. I feel like you're bugging out. He's like, yeah, bro, you mind if can I talk to you at the end of the night? And I think you had already spoken to him. And I was like, the end of the night happened. We're in main room, and then we migrate over to Paraíso. Like it's me, you, Kino, and Brian. And I remember we're sitting down, and you had just started. I feel like it was like, fuck, bro, not even probably like 2 months, probably. Like you had already been doing shit. We were already happy with it. We were like, yeah, let's lock in, blah blah blah. And then you sit us down, bro. You sit us down, and Kino's all fucking bummed out and shit like that. He's all fucking sad and shit. I'm like, bro, what's happening? And then you just hit us with the, hey, man, like, I'm going to have to, like, not quit, but I'm going to have to, like, just kind of stop doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Why? We just started. And then you just dropped the bomb, bro. I've never heard because that was deep for me, bro. I've not heard any news like that ever. He hit us with the, hey man, I just got diagnosed with some sort of cancer, and I have to go through like surgery or something, And bro, literally, I remember that day, and I was like, what? No, you're just getting started. What the fuck do you mean? Like,
by this point, we were in like the honeymoon phase. Like, yo, Suave is dope. Like, we were all like, falling in love with Suave as a team. We were like, yo, hell
bro,
yeah,
I
good
won't
team member.
I won't forget that day, bro. I was like, nah, you just got here. Like that was my thought process. I was like, you just got here, and you're doing great. You're not going nowhere. Fuck that. And Brian was like, nah, for real. Bro was like, he just hit it with a nah, for real. It was like, and then I was like, bro, like, bro, again, I've never been hit with that ever by any of my homies, right, or my family members, thank God. And so to receive news like that, because me, bro, I fall in love with people, like with my friends and shit like that, and it's to that level where like, bro, I want to make sure that you're good. Like you're eating, you're good. All right, bet. Do your shit. Come back.
Right.
Let's fix some shit, right? If we need to. And I hate when that shit is taken away, especially if it's taken away by some shit like that, So that was tough. I didn't know what to say. And I remember that I was like, I did ask some questions like, okay, so what? Like, what's going to happen? And you kind of explain the process and everything. Like, well, I got to go check it out. And then there's probably going to be surgery. And then like, da-da-da. And as we went through the months, like you kept us updated with like, all right, what's happening, blah, blah, blah. So I remember I told you, I don't know if it was exactly like this, but it went like something along the lines of, hey man, like if whatever you need, like let us know. Like we're here for you, and like whatever it is, like, you're gonna be all right. Just take it like one day at a time, and take the time you need. Like come back whenever you're ready. Like you have a home here. And I remember hugging you. Like I remember I gave you a fat old hug, and I
Mhm.
was just kind of like, oh, fuck, like I don't even want to let go right now. Like it's just, it's just fucking, what the fuck? Life's a bitch, and then you die.
No, for real.
But bro, let's if you can, right?
Mhm.
Let's touch on that, bro. Like how crazy was that moment in your life to be like, cause you're young, bro. You know what I mean? You fucked up your knees, you fucked up your ankles before
Uh-huh.
breakdancing, and you've gone through like some sort of hurt.
Mhm.
But you went through like the whole process of it, and to the point where like you actually went to like, and this is on social media, right? Like
Mhm.
where like you're cutting your hair, where you're doing shit like that, you're wearing do rags or not do rags, but like pañuelos, right? And it's
Mhm.
like, oh shit, like man, my man's actually like living through this shit.
Mhm. Honestly, man, by that point, like, it sounds kind of weird, but by that point, like, cancer was like, I was like so desensitized to like shit that was like happening to my body that I was like, oh, okay, it's just like another thing that I have to do. Like, because that year was full of injuries, like, of like major, I had like 4 surgeries that year that took me like a couple months to heal up from. So, like,
Yeah.
by the point, how do I say it? Okay, so first it started with I've had a slip disc and my L5S1 for a long time. So sometimes I'll wake up and like my legs don't work. Like they'll be numb or like whatever, like I can't move my toes. And then so like beginning of the year I was really dealing with that. So that kind of sent me off. And then after that I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which is my thyroid like stopped working. So then I had to go through that. And then after that I tore my stomach. So like my intestines were
God
like
damn,
popping
can
out.
you just chill?
I got surgery on that, got it done, and then once I was back from that, I full tore my Achilles, got surgery on that, healed it up, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish the year off strong, like we're gonna be all good. And then it was like, hey, actually, you have cancer, and I was like, all right, well, at that point,
Damn.
it's like, well, what? Like nothing else could happen, It's like,
Yeah.
after that is death, and it's like, well, then I'll get some rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
then no more
yeah.
nothing.
So it was like not to downplay it, like yeah, it sucked, but it was like at the time I was so desensitized that I was just like, it's just I had to think of it as like it's just another thing that I have to do. It's like another recovery that I have to go through.
That's
Like
how you saw it, as another recovery.
it was like another thing that I had to, yeah, that I just had to do, and then there was a recovery phase, and then I could get back to doing what I wanted to do.
You were never like, were you scared? Like when you were told like, hey, this is where we're at?
There was a moment of like, I wouldn't say fear, but it was more of like uncertainty of like, because when I first got diagnosed, it was like, we don't know how far it's spread. We don't know how far it's spread. We don't know how long your chemo is going to be. We don't know how aggressive it is, So the uncertainty was more unsettling than like the fear of death.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, am I gonna die or am I just gonna be feeling really shitty for a while? And then once I kind of got some answers, I was like, okay, well then I just gotta feel shitty for a long time, and then
I'll be all right.
I'll be back to
So
good
would you
shit.
say like in the process, once the doctors figured it out, like and got more specific, they were pretty optimistic. Like, hey, like,
Uh,
or were they never too like clear?
no, the doctors were very clear, but I wouldn't say optimistic is the right term. They're very direct.
Yeah.
So it's like,
They need to be. They don't fucking.
yeah, so
They
they
don't want to
don't,
get anyone's hopes up.
yeah, they
No.
don't give anybody false hope, but they also aren't like, they're not like negging you. So they gave me like 3 options. They're like, you can do nothing, just let it spread, which we understand.
So fucking crazy.
You can get another surgery besides the one you just had to remove your lymph nodes, and then possibly still have to do chemo, depending if it spread past those lymph nodes. Or you can just knock out some chemo and then we'll monitor you for, however long we need to. So I was like, I guess I'll do chemo. I was like,
So there was no surgery?
oh, I had surgery. Yeah.
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 Okay.
So I had surgery. So I had my initial surgery to remove the first mass that they found. And then I did chemo. But they're like, we can do another surgery to remove the lymph nodes that it could have spread to.
And you just took care of all of that. You said, let's do it.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. Let's just knock it out.
So in that moment, in that period of uncertainty, like, you know, because how tough was this for your family? Like to kind of...
What was funny is my parents had just gone on their first vacation they'd had in a long time. You know, Mexican parents, a generation above us, all they do is work, you know?
Yeah.
So my parents took their first vacation and they're out in Mexico. So for me, I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to just knock this out and then my parents can enjoy their vacation. And when they come back, I'll tell them, right? So my family talks a lot of shit. And we like, I mean, y'all met my brothers. Like, we're just like unserious people. Like, we just fuck around.
Yeah.
My older brother was going to fly out to go meet him or meet my parents. So it was just me and my little brother. And my little brother's the one who's going to have to take me to surgery while they're gone. So I'm like, I'm telling my little brother what it is because he's like, why were you at the ER? And I'm like, well, this is happening. This is like, this is when the surgery is going to be. This is the outcome. This is the reason. And the whole time he's super quiet and he's super pensive, you know, and he's like, damn. So I finished telling him,
Fuck, dude.
I finished telling him and I'm like, yo, you good? Like, you understand what you had to do? And this was December last year, December like 18th or some shit. Like, it was like a week before Christmas.
That's literally my birthday, bro.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
swear to God, bro. What the fuck?
That's when you found out?
It was like, it was around, don't like, it wasn't that
Damn.
exact day. Don't quote me on that.
Okay, good fuck. That's...
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
But I finished telling him and he's just quiet and he takes a moment, you know, and he's like, damn, way to ruin Christmas. I was like, fuck, you know, but
Yo, fuck.
I mean, sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
You know?
that's kind
Damn.
of, I mean, obviously, like, I wasn't going to, like, again, I wasn't going to tell my parents because I knew they were going to fly home,
Right.
you know, and I was like, let me not ruin them. But I told my cousin because he was the one he was also going to help while my little brother couldn't. And that motherfucker guilt tripped me. He's like, because he just had a baby girl. And he's like, if my baby found out and I didn't know, I would feel like it, you know, and he's just telling me all these things. I'm like, fool, stop being a dick. Like, like what you're saying to me is selfish. I understand what I'm doing is selfish. But I was like, so he guilt tripped me. And I remember calling my parents.
While they're on vacation?
While they're on vacation.
Okay.
I felt like such an asshole, dude, you know?
Okay.
Because they're at a party, you know. I hear them, they're like a little quince or whatever.
Damn.
I think they were there for like Semana Santa, you know. So I call them and I hear they're at a party and they're like, "Are you good?" I was like, "Yeah," and I hear that they're like having a function. I was like, "Oh, I'll call you back." Like, my bad. Like, I didn't know y'all were busy. And my mom calls me back like 5 minutes later. She's like, "What's going on?" I was like, nothing. Like, I'll call you back. She's like, you wouldn't call me. Like,
You wouldn't just hang up.
yeah. And she's like, what's going on? And I was like, like already feeling it. And I was like, are you with dad? And she goes, yeah. Like, I was like, all right, go somewhere where you can hear me. And she's like, okay. And I was like, put it on speaker. And she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, okay, well, you know, I gave him the rundown. I was like, I was just at the ER. This is what they're telling me. Actually, before I was like, I'm going to tell you something, but I need y'all to stay and enjoy, like, as much as you can, like, enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Which is such a stupid thing to say, you know? But
Yeah,
I was
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to keep getting fucked up.
You know, yeah. But I was like, because to me, I was like, fuck, this is their first time that they're going to be out there, you know? Like, I don't want to ruin that for them, you know? Because I was like, if I just had a bunch of surgeries. Like, I know I'm going to be fine for surgery. Like, the chemo won't start for, like, another, you know, when y'all are back, then it'll be, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's going on? And I tell them, and my mom is silent. And my dad's like, well, you know, así es la vida, you know? And he's like, ya sabes, mijo, like, ya sabes lo que tienes que hacer. Y, like, you know, whatever you need, we got you type shit. And I was like, is mom still there? He goes, yeah. I was like, is he okay? He's like, well, she's here. I was like, oh, fuck. And, like, that broke my heart, you know? That my dad, like, he's a typical, you know, machista, you know. He, like, I can hear his voice getting a little shaky, but he's like, all we can do, you know, is, you know, is
hard
do,
love.
yeah, is
like,
do the work, you know. He's like, well, we got you, and whatever it is, like that's what it's gonna be. And I was like, all right, like I'll see y'all after I get surgery. And they're like, okay, because my dad was like, okay, I understand. Like we'll stay over here. Like if that's what you want, we'll stay over here.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were back like the next day. I was like, all right,
We'll stay.
we'll say. I was
As mom's booking the flight, like we're
Dude, literally,
fucking
I was like,
leaving.
God
There's a
damn.
flight that leaves to fucking Mexico City in 5 hours. We're on it. Okay, so parents land, and then you like. Would you say that? And I don't know your life like that, like your family like that, but like, would you say that somehow got you guys? That I'm sure they got you guys closer to like, you know.
I would honestly, my family, my immediate family, like my parents and my brothers we're very tight knit, you know. So, it wasn't like the biggest thing that I wanted to avoid was like feeling like a burden while I was going through treatment, you know, because it's like I'm already like I'm at the lowest point that my body can get health wise. The last thing I want to do is people like waiting on me, like, do you need anything? Da da da. Like that shit gets annoying to me because it makes me feel like I can't do shit, even though I know I can't do shit. Like like I didn't want that feeling. So they did a really good job of like, you got water, all right, you know, and they would just like it was like bare minimum in the best way,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
How did you feel like during this? Like, were you always tired? Like,
yeah, dude, I was sleeping like 20 hours a day, dude.
oh, for real?
Yeah, so like a lot of the things is like food tasted terrible. So I couldn't even drink water. Like I had to cycle through like 8 or 9 different types of beverages, like electrolyte type beverages. Because they would just start tasting terrible. Like I was brushing my mouth like 8 or 9 times a day. Like not just my teeth, my whole mouth. Because essentially what happens is chemo kills every reproductive cell in your body. So your mouth is one of the highest reproducing, you know, parts of your body.
Yeah.
Doctors quote me or correct me if I'm wrong, you know?
We get all these
So-
comments. Actually, that's
Yeah, so my mouth was like slimy with just dead cells. Everything was dead. So I was just like constantly rinsing and brushing my mouth because everything tasted terrible. So, and then your stomach, like your microbiome also dies. So you can't eat anything spicy or anything acidic. So like I was eating like bread and like white people non-seasoned food, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was
the good stuff. The good stuff.
yeah, you know, very wholesome, feeds the soul type food, you know. And yeah, man, I was just sleeping a lot. Like the only time I would feel I would have energy, they would give me steroids before my infusions. It's so like to kind of keep your body up and moving. So they would give me steroids, and for like 10 minutes, I would feel like a normal person. I feel up and spry. I would get up. I would stretch. That's a time when I would have appetite. I would eat whatever little bit of food my brother got me. And then as soon as they would start the infusion, I would have like a little activity that I would bring, but I would pass out. I'd be done. And then my older brother, he's the one who took me to all my infusions. He would take me home. I would go to the couch, pass the fuck out, you know. Every now and then I would feel some sort of energy, and I would like try to practice or do any little bit of thing that I could to kind of get my body moving. But I was so tired. I would walk down the street and my brother would have to carry me back.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean like maybe 15 steps, you know, like I'd be outside. I wanted to get some air, walk to the sign, and I'm like, I'm about to pass out or throw up. And my brother, bless his soul, you know, carry me back princess style, and then I go lay down, sleep. Like even metabolizing food would make me tired, you know, like I would eat and that would make me insanely tired. Damn. So most of the time I just spent asleep, really, asleep and uncomfortable.
Damn.
You know.
So, I mean, fast forward to now, because fuck that day. But fast forward to now. You ever think about that often? Like, okay, like my body feels correct now. It feels good. And like, I'm sure it's changed your mindset when it comes to like, let me appreciate a little bit more. Or do you feel like you still think about you're just fast paced, or you're just not necessarily fast paced, but you're more like, okay, well, I'm good now. like, or do you constantly remind yourself like, okay, you know what, like, my life can shift at any point.
Honestly, man, it's a little bit of both. Sometimes I do shit that's not necessarily right, but I try my best to recognize the position I'm in and how much time we do and don't have. Like, it's hard for me to plan long term after everything, like not just cancer, but all those other surgeries as well. They also played a part because like you can have so many long term plans, but things can change so quickly and derail you. So I do my best to enjoy the things that I have, like enjoying them and appreciate them, whether they be people and relationships or just like experiences or even coffee or whatever the fuck. But I sometimes still be doing shit that's not necessarily good for me, like, but it's kind of, I think they go hand in hand, because if you can't feel like shit every now and then, it's like, it's kind of, every now and then I want to feel like shit. Cause it's like, cause I can,
yeah, exactly.
You have free will. So might as well use it,
The sweetness doesn't feel as good if you don't feel
sometimes the things that are bad feel
sourness.
so good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has to rain, what the we're just throwing out quotes. All right, so man, in a nutshell, listen, to me, you get bits and pieces of this. I know that, through conversation, you expressed that, like, that's how Peru came to be. There was a promise from your dad to you saying, like, mijo, if you make it through this thing,
we'll go to Peru.
We'll go to Peru.
Yeah.
And that's love, man. Like, that's cool as fuck. I don't need to know, like, how that went, because I've taken a trip to Peru many years ago, and that shit was, like, breathtaking within itself. And it's just, you just feel, like, the energy and blah, blah. But I think there's something so, like, pure about, like, you going for that reason, with especially, like, dad, like, that conversation over the phone could have been like, well, that's life. But now he's like, hey, well, we got over it and we gonna appreciate this now, like, in this way. So that's fucking sick. That's cool as fuck. Going back to this nutshell, bro, like, I keep telling Shadow this. I was like, man, we have so many talented cats in our team, like, so many talented people that, like, that are more than just the team, or like the face or whatever. And when you hear, like, that story about you, it doesn't necessarily give you more credit, or it doesn't change my mind when it comes to, like, how your work ethic. It's more like, damn, like, there's these, like, human beings going through this thing called life, and it's shitty sometimes, but, like, they don't allow that to be their, that doesn't define them, so what you do now is fucking inspiring. Like, this the other day, you were tearing this shit apart and you were rebuilding it. I'm like, why the fuck's he doing that? It's like he was opening up a mixer, like rebuilding a mixer and shit, like, or cleaning it up or whatever. Like, man, fuck, he understands it more than I do, so fuck it, like, let him do it. So, bro, you're talented as fuck. We're glad to have you on our team.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely. We're happy you're fucking here. Don't scare me like that again. Don't do shit like that for no reason. Like, what the fuck? Let me just go through this real quick. Nah. This new year, 2026. Oh God, I gotta get used to saying that. I have to really.
Weird.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. I personally wish you nothing but good luck, whether it's with Gaia or other business ventures, because you are talented. You can rock the city like no one's business. I've seen you do it. Keep swagging out. Like, that's wearing a Jarritos ass fucking sweater. That's crazy. That's hard. And above all, man, I just personally wish you a lot of health, like, so that you can keep traveling this little planet. It's little.
It is little.
For sure. It's little. It's little. It's not that big. And then you keep collecting these good ass memories with these different people that, obviously inspire us to do amazing things. That you're who you are because of that, bro.
Absolutely.
Not because of whatever.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. I mean, shit, blessings for everybody, man. Blessings for everybody on the team. Blessings for all my family. Blessings for all our enemies too, bro. Because if they eating, they can stay away from us,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that one too, actually, for sure. 2025 was tough. It was a tough one, I feel like. The ending was tough for me personally. But it's you just got to get a little. Sometimes that's motivation, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I see my boy motivated as fuck right now from coming back from
I'm motivated, bro. I'm locked in, dude. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm locked in. Yesterday, I worked like 7 hours at Factoria, like just on my fucking laptop, no distractions. Yeah, and I was like, let's go, like for real.
I mean, there's so much shit happening this year, so it's like
This year's gonna be our year, boys.
every
Yeah.
year's our year.
Every year's our year. This year, we're going one step at a time, bro. This year, we gonna fucking rock it. We have a lot of shows that we want to like definitely execute. We have a lot of events. For those of y'all that came through to the New Year party at Gaia, we hope you had fun. We're looking to perfect the environment, the vibes, the music, the everything, you know. And it starts right here, you know, with people like Suave. If you guys ever have any questions about X, Y, and Z DJing, or how do you build like a mixer with a rubber band and two pieces of
Some
toothpick.
MacGyver shit.
Yeah, hit him up, up. Or I don't know, man. Would you like take inquiries for anybody looking to dance or pick up dancing, or like how do I do the worm? Like how does
Yeah, man. I mean, I teach a lot of private lessons, whether it be in power tumbling and tricking and breaking and calisthenics and acro. If you want to learn how to DJ, you know,
yeah.
I make a lot of beats. I mix and master. I do a lot of like electronic repairs. So if you need like your fucking mixer, your controller fixed, I do that too. If you need your car fixed, I can do that.
my boy did my brakes
Yeah.
earlier this year.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh shit.
Yeah, I worked on cars since I was like 16. Like I worked in a bunch of shops. Like, I mean, honestly, whatever you want, I can do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
That's fire, man. Keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. I'm gonna ask you to see if you can. I have a clogged toilet. You might be able to help me with that.
I don't deal with shit though.
He does it.
I don't deal with shit.
Suave do not deal with shit. Like, and then he really.
Whether it be drama, yeah, I don't be dealing with drama. I don't be dealing with people's shit. That's something that kind of, I don't know. That was more solidified after I went through treatment. I feel like
Oh,
before I like didn't really deal with people, but now after I'm like, dude, why would I deal with this? For you know,
Yeah.
if it like doesn't feed me or feed my people, why the fuck?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Okay, that answered my question. I'm not gonna even ask anymore, because that's legit. You are very strong-willed. Like when it comes to like, I think, like you said, drama or people or anyone. Like whether it's a relationship, I feel like I don't really know too much about your relationships, but I know that when you don't like somebody, you don't care what comes out of your mouth. Like it's more. I swear I've seen it, bro. I'm like, I'm right there and I listened to it. Like I'm like, you did not just tell her that. Like you know what? Like, they're like, oh hi, I like your whatever, your eye or whatever. It just looks like, okay, like who is you? Like it's just crazy, bro. It's rude, but but I also get it. But then I'm like, I just have a lot of empathy for people that are drunk. I guess I don't fucking know. Suave, bro. Thank you for coming. We've been in this fucking segment for an hour and 20 fucking something minutes, bro. It flew by. I'm sure that we can still chop it up. Shadow, bro. Thank you so much for inviting him over. I know this was your doing. You're like, we finally made it work.
We finally made it work. We both have been hitting them up.
Yeah, we both had, yeah. And thank you, bro, for actually like putting some time away and doing this. I know
Appreciate
that.
it being
I know
here.
you didn't really want to do it.
I did
but
not want to be here. For everybody watching, I don't want to be
You
here.
did not.
This is definitely a favor for the both of us.
Well, I
Thank
hate
you.
talking. Like,
You did great. What the fuck? You did amazing.
I need to review this before I go out, and I'll be like, yeah, don't post that.
We're gonna burn it. The unseen episode.
Yeah.
Shadow, take us home, bro.
Once again, thank you, Suave. Like you heard, hit him up, not just for help, but also book my boy. He just came back from Japan and went straight to Seattle. It was dope to see those opportunities open up for you from just the connections you've made in the local, in the local scene, and obviously DJ Flow, Cultura Seattle. But
Shout
definitely
Shout
hit
out
up
to
my
Ray.
boy.
Shout out to Ray.
Yeah, shout out Ray
Shout
out
out
in
Ray.
Seattle. Definitely hit up my boy to book him. If you're seeing this from out of state, this dude can kill it in any room. I've seen him do it multiple genres across the board. But yeah, man, thank you so much. starting off the new year strong in the best way.
Let's go.
Piso 21 podcast. We'll see you on the next one.
Dude.
Peace.
Peace.